Hi there, this is Anita, Artworks by Anita. And it's a cold, dreary Sunday afternoon. And so I'm up at the studio today. And I thought I would I've started a painting here. I'm probably about 3/4 of the way through it. And I thought I would just kind of share some thoughts. I've been away from it for a couple of days, and that's always kind of good. Because I came back in to look at it, there are just a few things, and I thought I would just share with you my thoughts as I overlook this. I do like the sky. First of all, I'll kind of show you what I'm using as a reference material. It's a photo of a barn. I'm staying pretty close to what's there. But as far as the barn, I definitely have made some changes. I'm not having so many open holes. I do like what I have here with the barn. I love the texture. I love the lines. I'm not happy with the door, the mound door, and I'm not quite sure why. I do like this part. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pleased with this. I do like the sky. A design concern is that the roof slopes down, and so does the edge of those clouds. It kind of coincide. So I'm not quite sure if I'm just going to leave it or if I'm going to try and soften it, lighten it up a little bit, or bring it down just a little darker. Haven't decided what I'll do there yet. Over here, there was this little building. We've just got a lot of lines, directional lines going here. I thought I didn't know really what to do. I just want to keep this building kind of soft, out of the way, no big concern, trees. I did have some things masked here, some what I call sky holes, and I did mask down here. I put some masking fluid so I could really paint down and not have to worry about the edge of the grass here. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a brush with some moisture in it, and I am just going to kind of come in and just kind of soften some of these edges. I want a damp brush. I don't want it too wet. And I'm bringing kind of some white or blue out into there, but you see it's just not quite as stark as what it was before. And you know, if I take blue and put over kind of light yellow, we make green anyway. So also I will just kind of go in with some blue and kind of fill in some of these sky holes. So it looks like it's the sky kind of shining through. And I can come back in a little later with a damp brush and just soften these edges as well so that they don't look so stark and hard edged as they do maybe right now. And right now that's kind of an ultramarine blue and maybe a little mud that's on my palette. A lot of mixing of colors. Okay, that's the roof, so I really don't want to get too dark down in there. They're just little sky holes, light holes in the tree. Down here, what I might do, I just might bring some green out so it makes a little more like the tree there. And I'm just going to mix up some Hooker's green and a little bit of ultramarine blue to make a dark green. And I'm just going to try and make some leafy areas out here. I'm grabbing a little bit of ochre right now, throwing in there, and maybe just changing up that color just a little bit. There's part of us that wants to balance everything, and I need to pay careful attention here. The spaces in between are all kind of equal. Our brain kind of likes to balance things out too much, so I'm just going to kind of break up some of those spaces so that they aren't all equal. It's a design thing, I guess. Kind of getting some dark spaces up here in the top so it's not just dark on the bottom half. See, there seems to be a line of darkness there, which lines right up with the roof line, lines up right here. Another, maybe perhaps a design problem. So I'm going to bring some of that green, or the darkness of the green, kind of up a little bit, because it is more of the sky and the barn, not so much about the tree. I really not sure what to do with this building. I like the softness of that roof. I think the blue is just maybe a little too blue. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. But I just thought I would share that a little bit. My thoughts as I review what I'm going to do, how I'm going to continue with this painting. The pole, I think, is okay. I kind of like the little play with the wires and how it comes down and it kind of loops up there. I do like what's going on here. I think I'll play around with this roof and see what I like. I might come up with something a little darker so we aren't in competition here. And here, as far as the grassy area, down below, I will just keep that very, very simple. I might in some way create like a drive or something going by, something directional to lead us back and around in the picture. So that's my thoughts as I walked in this morning, and it was up on the easel, and I thought that I would just kind of share out loud. I'm just softening some of these edges. I will share out loud with you my thoughts as I reviewed the picture when I walked in this morning. So there you have it. I say a lot. Anyway, thank you for listening and have a good Sunday afternoon. Bye.